What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans are traveling to Carolina to face the winless Panthers, and I'm going to go on record and say it. The Houston Texans are going to destroy the Carolina Panthers this Sunday, and CJ Stroud will make Panthers fans regret for passing on him with the number 1 overall pick. This will be a statement game for the Houston Texans. We are going to start our playoff push, and we are going to start separating ourselves from the bottom tier of the NFL. Welcome, everyone, to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content, win, lose, or draw. So make sure you guys follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. And if you guys are new here to the channel, welcome. We just hit 8,000 subscribers, trying to hit 9,000 by weeks 9 or 10. Please help me get there, and thank y'all so much for watching today's episode. I have this being a revenge game for CJ Stroud. How is it a revenge game? Well, obviously, it is the number 1 overall pick against the number 2 overall pick. Bryce Young was selected before CJ Stroud. You know Stroud is going to have a chip on his shoulder there. But not being the first selection is nothing new to CJ. In high school, did not even start until his junior season in the Elite 11 competition where he won and was named the MVP, was one of the last quarterbacks invited. How he became the quarterback at Ohio State wasn't initially scouted by them until one of his friends put him on. Then in the draft, we saw it a couple of months ago. Once again, not the first selection. This is going to be a statement game from CJ Stroud. Not only should I have been the number 1 overall pick in the draft, but I am going to show the NFL world that I am one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. CJ Stroud is having that type of season. He is the franchise quarterback for the Houston Texans, hopefully for the next 10 to 15 years. I wish this game was on prime time on Sunday night because I think it is going to be an absolute masterclass from the rookie. The Carolina Panthers defense is banged up right now. They just lost safety Jeremy Chin to IR. Gross Matthews was also put on IR. They don't have star cornerback J.C. Horn. I am expecting this Houston Texans wide receiving core to dominate. You will also get back rookie wide receiver Tank Dell from a concussion. Now, who is going to have the better day, Nico Collins or Tank Dell? Y'all let me know down below, but I am leaning more towards to Nico Collins. I want him to continue his impressive third year and answer the question himself. Is he a legit number 1 wide receiver for this team going forward in the future? I am also liking Dalton Schultz this week. He continues to build chemistry with CJ Stroud. 3 touchdowns in 3 straight weeks. The offensive line will be the same again. It will be Laramie Tunsil at left tackle, Titus Howard at left guard, Jared Patterson, rookie, your center, Shaq Mason at right guard, and George Fant at right tackle. Now, the running game is where we start to have questions. But I am expecting this offensive line to have a very good day. What type of game are we going to get from Dameon Pierce? Because the Carolina Panthers run defense is not good, one of the worst in the NFL. Does Dameon Pierce also have himself a statement game? Don't forget about me. We were expecting a breakout year from the second-year running back. But does Dameon Pierce finally get it going against the Carolina Panthers? Or do we continue to see what we've been seeing so far this year? Not being patient in the backfield, looking for contact first instead of green grass. Do we see Devin Singletary much more involved this game like he was against the New Orleans Saints, where he had just 1 less carry than Dameon Pierce, but the more efficient day at 4.8 yards a carry compared to 2.9? Regardless, I think this Houston Texan offense is going to dominate the Carolina Panthers defense. Now, switching to the Carolina Panthers offense versus the Houston Texans swarming defense, it starts with the number 1 overall pick, Bryce Young. And how is he doing so far? 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 78.7. Panthers fans have to be kicking themselves in the ass because when they look at CJ Stroud, they're looking at one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I do think Bryce Young is going to get it going, but there are no excuses. Him and CJ Stroud have been going through the same exact situation. First-time head coach, first-time offensive coordinator, multiple injuries on the offense and on the defense. I've seen my QB overcome that. You need to see the number 1 overall pick do that. But with Bryce Young, how you stop him is you stop his number 1 wide receiver, and that is veteran Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen gets about 10 targets a game. Their last matchup against the Miami Dolphins, 13 targets, 11 catches, 115 yards, and 1 tutty. The rest of the receiving core, no one had more than 7. DJ Chark had 6. But the Carolina Panthers offense, they don't care about any other receiving target other than Adam Thielen. He is their go-to weapon. He is their offense. And if you shut him down, you shut down the Carolina Panthers. Cornerback Steven Nelson, who is having himself a fantastic year, might be a Pro Bowler, will be matched up against Adam Thielen. Steven Nelson, before the bye week, ended the game against the New Orleans Saints with a INT. But when I look at the rest of the Panthers receiving core, Laviska Shenault doesn't scare me. Jonathan Mingo does not scare me. Their tight ends, Hayden Hurst and Tommy Tremble, haven't done nothing all season. Their running game is non-existent as well. Spent so much money on Miles Sanders, cannot get it going. And Chuba Hubbard, their backup running back, 88 yards against the Miami Dolphins. They're already having conversations. Should he be starting? This Houston Texans defense is going to swarm. And I think Will Anderson Jr. is finally going to get his 2nd NFL sack. The Houston Texans are one of the league leaders in pressures against opposing quarterbacks. They also blitz the least. And Bryce Young, when he's under pressure, that 78.7 QBR goes all the way down to the low 40s. I am expecting this Houston Texans defense to force Bryce Young into some interceptions. Will Anderson Jr. is going to have himself a day. This is going to be a dominant win by the Houston Texans. You guys let me know how y'all are feeling against the Carolina Panthers. I am feeling good. And for more Houston Texans content, y'all follow me for more. Go Houston. Y'all have a very blessed day.